Harry. And my 11-year-old self is here in these journal entries to tell you how it began and how it went down. Dear Journal, it was a lovely morning. The date was August 31st, and I was an incredibly fun-loving and happy-go-lucky 10-year-old. I was downstairs and watching television when the thought of getting a fish dawned upon me. It made perfect sense. I had about $3 in my piggy bank, and a fish would cost about $2.50. Well, once I figured it all out, I ran upstairs to ask my mom. Then she told me something that would forever change the lives of millions of people. The life of Princess Diana was lost in a horrible car accident the night before. The news saddened me, as it did with everybody else in the world. My problem was, though, and still is, that I never met her. Sure, I had a goal to meet her, but the only times I had ever seen her was on TV. She did a lot of wonderful and courageous things for this world, though. She taught the world to share, to give, to reach. Then a boy appeared on the screen. He had red hair, freckles, and a terribly sad expression on his face. It was announced that he was Prince Harry, Princess Diana's second-born son. Once I saw him, my mind raced and my heart started beating 2,000 times per second. I never knew that she had 2 sons. I thought it was just his brother, Prince William. I want to meet him. I can't say that I have a crush on him because I don't even know him. I'm not a fan either. I'd never scream at him or even join a club for him. I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be right. Nobody knows anything about this. I have never told anybody except for Effie and Amanda, and I told them both like a week later that I didn't want to meet him anymore, and they believed me. This is my main goal. I will meet him, and no screaming bimbo or snotty aristocrat girl is gonna get in my way. P.S. My abbreviation for him is PH. So there's these entries, and then I also wrote a picture story. You guys see it? Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. One day, in 1 year, a young boy was born to a princess and prince. He had an older brother, and they got along pretty well during the years. He was very close to his mother. She loved her children a great deal. She was a kind and beautiful woman, and she helped the world in so many ways. One tragic day, though, she died in a horrible car accident. During her mournful funeral, he walked behind her casket. Her death was sad, but during the time that the people talked about her death, an eye spotted him. She was an American child at the time. She had the talent of singing and planned to use it to find him and make him notice her. She collected magazine articles with him in it. She looked at them constantly, and she kept them in her secret box. His smile brought a smile to her face. She succeeded and became a famous singer. While singing, she helped people. She went to hospitals to comfort people, help them through bad times. She loved people a lot. The time came when the two met. They spent days together having fun. They really liked each other. Then they parted. They kept in touch in hopes that they would meet again. They did meet again. They married and lived happily ever after. And they might have had some fights along the way, but true love always beats up fight. The only clue into who these people are is that one has red hair and the other has this color. And if you notice, I cut off a lock of my hair and taped it to the tape. Kept pointing to it. This person. September 5th, 1999. Dear Journal, I told my mom that I had a crush on PH when I was 10, but she seemed to forget. If she remembered, she would have gotten me books on him, magazines with him in it, about 5 posters of him, you know, all that stuff. She gets something called People magazine and she totally loves it. But now she keeps finding them gone. I've been taking them. It's only because a lot of times there are pictures of PH in them, and how else will I remember his face? I have something called a secret box, and I keep it under my bed. I'm very private with the magazines, and you know, the thing with PH. I have trouble revealing it to anyone, even to you. It kind of hurts inside. April 1st, 2000. Dear Journal, now one thing that happened about 2,000 years ago is getting in my way with my dreams about PH. He's a Protestant and I'm a Catholic. In the royal family, Protestants can't marry Catholics. That is so dumb. And it's sad too. This is the year 2000 and we still haven't gotten over this. America has, but England hasn't. If the royal family doesn't give up that rule, they'll probably go down the same trails the Spartans did. I went online today and I found this untrue story that this girl named Megan wrote. It's about PH having a crush on her. Hey, she can dream, but I'm doing something about my dream. I'm gonna change the world and nobody is going to stop me. And if I do meet PH, which will most likely happen, and something that serious happens, I'll change over to a Protestant. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try and change the world. Changing my religion is a last resort. I believe in myself though. I'm the kind of person that will make an impossible thing possible. I'm Beth Amodeo, Gloria Elizabeth Amodeo, the ever-living soul of happiness. A non-screaming person and not a screaming bimbo either. I can do this. I'm not gonna let a more than 2,000-year-old rule get in my way. Dear Journal, sometimes I feel like a screaming bimbo when I know that I'm not. I go online and I will find websites about PH and go on them. Then I see that other girls like him too, and for some of the same reasons that I like him. They say that they feel like they know him too. This gets me mad. I wish that they would just go stick a whale up their asses. They don't know him. How can they say that? I'm trying not to be a hypocrite here, but I hate it all. I feel like I know him, but I'm not just saying that for the hell of it. All they want to do is become dainty little princesses and prance around with royal slippers and diamond rings all around Buckingham Palace. I feel like they're getting in my way, and I don't want anybody to get in my way. They didn't realize, though, one thing that I do. I realize that I don't know him. I realize that getting to meet him won't be easy. I realize that he might not even like me. They don't. But when you really feel like you know somebody and you put your mind to it, it doesn't matter anymore. They're screaming bimbos. I am not. Dear future, I don't mean to sound crazy or anything, but I just wanted to say this. No matter who you turn out to be, I know you'll be the best of me. I'm a Leo. I'm naturally ambitious. But I'm so scared too. I don't know if the screaming bimbos will get in my way or not. The only reason my goal is what it is because of him. Right now, he's probably off doing something exciting, but I hope by the time you read this over again, he'll be by your side. Goodbye, and I wish you the best. And so I'm gonna close with a song that I wrote for him. This is the first and only song I've ever written. Something inside you, something really small, something that's a secret waiting to be let out. When I see it inside people, I will say in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, look, fairy tale, look in its eyes. Do you see the truth or a lie? Look, look, fairy tale, see who it is. Maybe you could fit into that heart of his. 'Cause whenever I see you, my heart just will skip a beat, and I will say in my head, oh, do I one of about 1,000,000. Oh, people see this strange sign in others. The strange sign is leading you to me.